Welcome back to NBC Sports 1060 AM MMA Fight Radio with your host, Desiree Flores. I have Arizona native Justin Gaethje on the line. He's here in Arizona preparing for his fight this weekend, UFC on Fox 29 at Gila River Arena in Glendale this Saturday night against Dustin Poirier. How are you feeling, Justin?
Oh, I feel awesome. It's good to be home.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you. So how does that feel? Is it all sinking in? You're back home. I mean, this is your third UFC fight. You're already fighting in front of your friends, your family. A lot of your fans are here in Arizona. What are you feeling right now?
Oh, I feel great, but it's already sunk in. I've been training for 12 good weeks for this fight, so I've let that sink in, and I can't let it become a distraction. At the end of the day, I'm getting in a fight on Saturday, and it doesn't matter who's watching. I have to go in there and perform to my best ability.
Right. So is your family? Are they going to be at the fight?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna have a ridiculous amount of people there.
That's awesome. So I know you said before that you get pretty irritable during fight week. Everybody handles weight cut differently. How are you doing in your weight cut? How did it go this camp?
My weight cut has never been a problem. I wrestled my whole life, and I won't allow something like a weight cut to deter my performance. So the irritability comes because I got to be on Saturday, and I'm not a mean person inside. I'm a giving person. I like to help people. I have a human services degree. That's what I would be doing if I wasn't fighting. So I got to take myself to a different spot that I don't necessarily like to be or want to be at all times. But this week, I welcome it.
Now, we've seen a lot of incredible fighters. You were undefeated until your last fight, and they have one loss, and it really changes their career in a positive direction. You lost your last fight to Eddie Alvarez, but you really have kept up a positive attitude about it. What has that taught you, both as a fighter and on a personal level? Has that changed anything in your game or in you as a person?
I wrestled since I was 4, and I lost, too many times as a wrestler in my life. I probably wrestled 1,000 matches. I probably lost, 30 to 50. 30 maybe, and 50 probably, and that's too many. And each one of those was hard on me emotionally, physically. But you have to, you learn that, life is about adversity. You can't be perfect. Nobody can be perfect in life, and I haven't changed my game plan or anything. I was very successful with what I do, and I might use my wrestling a little more, but at the end of the day, that's only a question that time can answer. Time will tell, and after Saturday, I'll have a better answer for that.
Sounds great. Now, did you cross-train anywhere for this camp, or did you bring anybody in to help you with this camp and him being a southpaw and everything?
No, I didn't. I never focused on my every night I've gone to bed for the last 12 weeks, and last night I thought about, Dustin Poirier hasn't come into my mind one time. I really have to go in there and be if he can beat the best me, then at the end of the day I can't complain about it, because that's all I got. And so I'm just thankful for the opportunity, and I'm ready to put on a good fight.
That sounds great. So then again, since you don't really visualize him, you don't visualize the fight. Sorry, I can't talk right now. You don't visualize the fight. Then some fighters say they kind of visualize it before it happens. If you're not studying him, then you're just kind of training, doing your own thing, and you don't foresee the fight or any direction you can see it going.
No, I've already had this fight 100 times, but I've never seen my opponent's face. It's always been about what I need to do, or what I need to, it's always about me, digging deep, believing in myself, and being confident in my skills.
Right. So for your Arizona fans, go ahead.
Real quick to answer, I didn't answer the second part of your last question. So for the last probably 6 or 7 months, it's been incredibly hard for me to get a consistent group of training partners to train with me, but for this fight, I had there's actually been a few guys from Florida moved and joined our team. Abel Trujillo, Carrington Banks, Pylon Claxton. So these guys are all my weight class, and this is the first camp I can't, at least 2 years that I've had a consistent group of training partners. So that's something that does give me a little bit more confidence. I usually have to drive an hour, once a week to go try to get some sparring with random people that I don't even know who's going to be there. So it was good to have that kind of comfortability this fight, knowing I was going to have training partners tomorrow.
Yeah, that's a huge difference. I can't believe you even had to do that before.
Well, I didn't. We didn't. There's only like 3 or 4 of us around my, on my team, and that, we're not all in training camp at the same time. And
right.
When I get to my training camp, and in good shape, I'm not saying they don't want to spar with me, but yeah, I mean, if you're not in your best shape, getting ready for a fight, then you don't want those problems that day. So yeah, that was my problem. But yeah, I mean, now I have a great, Brandon Gertz is fighting Michael Chandler on Friday. He was one of my training partners. And then, yeah, Carrington Banks, he's in Bellator, but he's unbelievably skilled in the ground game. So, yeah, I've had people trying to take me down finally. And, I've had to grapple so much more than I've had to grapple in any other camp. So, yeah, all of it's going to turn out to be good.
Now, what are your events this week? Where can fans find you?
Tonight, I'll be at I'm not even sure if it's at the Gila River Arena, but we have open workouts tonight. That's going to be cool. Me, Dustin, and then the 2 guys that are co-headlining will be doing like a 20-minute workout for the fans. So that'll be. I love doing open workouts. It gets me in the right mindset. I like performing. I like showing off. I think that's why I always fight so well, because I'm a show off. I like to go in.
You like being in the spotlight. So the pressure this weekend is going to feed you.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I love what I do. When I walk out, I'm coming out to a Dirty Heads Vacation song, and it just says, I'm on vacation because I love my occupation. And that's as good as it gets.
That is. So that was the next thing I was going to ask you, is would you get nervous being back home? But I guess you won't if that's something that you feed off of. You feed off of that attention and everybody. So I know that you usually fight a couple times a year. Being that you're coming off a loss, you're going for this win. If you win this Saturday night, are you going to want to turn around and get another fight as fast as possible?
Oh, man. The way I fight, yes, I would love to get a quick knockout and fight again soon, but I think I fractured my foot probably at least 70% of the time and kicking them in the knees. So yeah, I don't ever usually make plans to fight soon after my fight, because my body usually needs a good healing up. Right. But if I get a quick knockout, absolutely, I want to turn around and get it again.
Right. So I guess I know you have your eyes on this fight, but let's say you get past this weekend. Is there anybody else who you have your eyes on?
Oh, I don't even know. It all depends on how this fight goes and how I finish. If I finish this fight impressively, then yeah, I mean, the sky's the limit. If I go in there and barely win, then it's a lot of different factors come into play.
Right.
But I want to fight. Obviously, he has the belt. He's the best in the world. I wouldn't mind fighting Tony Ferguson. I know I'm probably not going to get a talent shot after this win. So if I need to fight Tony, then I'll do that.
Now, is there anything that you want to say to your Arizona fans right now? My open mic for you.
Yeah, not much. I know everybody believes in me and supports me so much, and they all know that I, have trained and 100% as ready as I can be. So I'm just excited to. I can't wait. I don't know if you've ever watched Bloodsport, whenever they're chanting Kung Lee after he wins, but it's going to be similar to that. They'll just be saying Gaethje.
I haven't seen it. Now I'm going to have to go take a look at what you're talking about, but I know that we're really excited here. I mean, we're excited even in studio. We're excited all across Arizona to have you back here for being the main event of our fight, an Arizona native. That's something we take pride in. Thank you for coming back for this fight, and we're so excited to see you this Saturday night in the cage.
Yes, ma'am. Trying to put Safford, Arizona on the map.
Yes, Safford, Arizona. All right. Well, thank you so much, and I wish you the best of luck, and I will see you later at Open Mat.
Thank you. Enjoy the fight.